Hello, I'm James Dooley from James Dooley Hypnotherapy. It's my job as a hypnotherapist, NLP practitioner and life coach to get people back on track with their thinking. If a person's thinking is distorted, it makes them live life through a distorted set of lenses. Things like being paranoid, overreacting to what's going on around you, and expecting the worst all the time is the result. Ultimately, what you think is what you become. Now, we all have our doubts and fears, that's only natural. However, if our doubts and fears become a predominant part of our personalities, life can be one that's filled with stress, anxiety, low self-worth, having a lack of confidence and procrastination because you don't feel that you possess the ability or the confidence to do anything to make life become more empowered and fulfilled. Ultimately, it's our thoughts that make our lives what they are today. Those thoughts are always going to be there no matter what. So what's the solution? Try and establish a relationship with those thoughts is a good start. If your thoughts are angry, judgmental and resentful about life or the people that you have around you, you have to acknowledge those thoughts. At the same time, you don't fight those thoughts. You say to those thoughts, for example, "Hello, it's you again. I don't choose to listen to your rants. I'm focused on being calm, peaceful and accepting of what's happening around me." But coming out with a suggestion that you're being accepting of things doesn't mean that you've given up or that you're weak. It means that you're not taking matters inwardly and making yourself unravel a heap of negative emotions as a result of your reactions. After all, our reactions to life and its challenges is a result of the programs that we carry around in our heads. I'll always say to anyone, if it's possible, to take positive action to make the situation you're in a better one. If it's not possible, you have to find peace in it. There's nothing worse than ripping yourself to pieces over the events that are in your life. Thoughts are not things, they're just electrical impulses in our heads. It's all about letting people discover who they really are, and most certainly it's not their negative thoughts and self-perceptions. What we are are very unique individuals who are all about going about our daily business. The difference is some people are confident and out there living their lives to the best of their abilities. At the same time, they're not beating themselves up, not living an unauthentic life. We can only be authentic if we tap into our true selves, which is who we are beyond those programs in our heads. We can change, it really isn't a life sentence. You truly can be empowered, self-loving and at peace with life. But that can only come from having a good level of self-awareness. The journey towards self-empowerment is having that relationship with your thoughts. If done on a regular basis, that negative voice will not have any impact on you. And you're giving yourself a real chance to come through and generate peace and well-being. Clearly, we've all had different paths to walk down in life, which have led to different destinations. It's those destinations that we arrive at that define who we are as people. Are you resilient, focused on overcoming the situation you find yourself in? Or are you struggling to cope due to how you respond to those challenges in our lives that can throw us off course? Always remember, we have storms in our lives, and when we're going through them, they can consume us whole. It seems like we're in a never-ending dark tunnel with no way out. But storms can pass, they don't last forever. The only thing that can carry us through any storm is the fact that you remain true to yourself whilst going through that storm. Because if we don't respond in the right way, our thoughts will overwhelm us with all sorts of negative reactions that will make matters a whole lot worse. There is a way forward towards having less stress and anxiety and creating a resilient, self-empowered mindset. That way is to have hypnotherapy, NLP and life coaching. Okay, so it won't change what's going on externally to you, but it will change you from within. Once change has been set within, a person is enabling themselves to be empowered enough to make the right moves and do the right things. It's obviously an individual choice into what happens next, but with a new sense of self, there is hope, and hope is certainly better than no hope. Always remember, your thoughts create your emotions create your actions. Get your thoughts right, and you're then stepping on the right path. Thanks for watching this video today. I hope it's given you some inspiration. If you feel that you'd like to have a block of sessions with me, either face-to-face or on Zoom, go to www.jamesdooleyhypnotherapy.com. See you in my next video. All the best.